In today's video, I'll be talking to Marine Football Club. They are so excited to be welcoming Jose Mourinho and Spurs to Rossett Park this Sunday in the FA Cup third round tie. This is the opposition match preview, Marine v Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I'm absolutely delighted to bring on a special guest today, Tom Clarke, the social media manager at Marine Football Club. Now, Tom, Marine v Tottenham Hotspur in the third round of the FA Cup this Sunday. How excited are you? How excited is the football club? And how excited is everyone who lives near the stadium?
Absolutely buzzing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime occasion. We're all so excited for it. Just when we saw Tottenham come out of the hat, it was like, I couldn't believe it personally, and one of the first things I thought was, well, that's amazing, and then second thought was the workload is going to be ridiculous, which it has been. But no, the buzz around the club at the moment is unbelievable. It's a fairy tale, really. You never see things like this happen to clubs of our size. So massive opportunity. But it's we're all thriving on it. It's absolutely amazing. I'm sure the people whose houses back onto the stadium just as excited as well.
I was going to say that because, of course, you're the social media manager. You've been tweeting out pictures of everybody who lives by those houses. Do the footballers, do everyone at Marine Football Club know everyone personally in these houses?
No. So some of the residents do. I know one of the residents in the last match offered a sausage sandwich to our manager during the game. So I'm not sure if Jose will get the same treatment tomorrow. But no, some of them. Some of them, I think, know the players and stuff because they're locals and stuff. But no, a lot of them keep it to themselves. There's a lot of people who've got in touch actually about because there was a little bit of hassle last time. People asking to get in the back gardens and things like that. People knocking on doors. So a lot of people have got in touch concerned about that. But I'm hoping so. There'll be no issues over that for this match. Shouldn't be too bad. But no, it's a great community club, and the people who live in Crosby are really excited for it, and I'm sure they'll be a privilege to watch from the back gardens once again.
Tom, how are the preparations going at the stadium? Because of course you've got the BBC coming on Sunday. 5 p.m. kickoff on BBC One. How are the preparations at the ground going?
Yeah, it's gone really good. The BBC Match of the Day studio has been set up a couple of days ago. We've got a cover over the pitch just to make sure it doesn't get iced over or anything like that in this weather. And all the scaffolding for the cameras are set up because we weren't sure whether we would be allowed to hold the game at our stadium because there's not much space around the stadium between the pitch and the houses that back onto the stadium. So it was quite difficult to sort out the logistics of having all the national media there. But we basically built on top of shelters and done everything we can to facilitate the national media, and there will be quite a few cameras. We had BT covering our last game against Hampton Waterloo, but BBC this time is a different animal. We've got media all over the place, and a lot of people around the club have been there around the clock over the last few days in preparation, doing media request interviews and things like that. It's been crazy, but it's a lot of work, but they're thriving on it.
Tom, was there any point where the club were thinking about reversing the fixture to be played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium instead?
I wasn't involved in those discussions personally, so I'm not sure. But I know there were rumours that we were going to have to potentially hold it at Anfield or Goodison Park instead. Obviously, Liverpool, Everton's stadiums because ours might not be able to facilitate the fixture. But we were always hopeful that it would be allowed at the Marine Travel Arena, and then we did get word as well that we would be allowed 500 fans in, which was great news until the national lockdown came in and we were told we obviously wouldn't be able to have fans in. But no, there were concerns about the stadium, but we did negotiate with the likes of the local police, the local council, with all the necessary organisations to make sure that it would be safe to hold it at the NCA now that we've got it. And I'm sure it makes it a little bit easier that we've obviously would love to have fans there, but obviously with all the cameras set up, and it would have been quite difficult. And and of course now it is being held at the MCA, which is great news, and it'll just be amazing to have the likes of Jose and Harry Kane, Gareth Bale potentially all at the MCA. So we're all looking forward to it.
Tom, I've heard rumours and media reports today that the Tottenham players will be changing in the bar area. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've got a function room in the back which they'll be changing in, which is quite nice. To be fair, it's behind the bar. It's a big function room which is let out for like weddings and occasions like that. So it's quite nice. Probably nicer than changing rooms. To be fair, they've got that area sorted. So that's been set up over the past week or so. So yeah, the setup in the function room, and I think our lads have got the usual change room just to comply with COVID restrictions and stuff like that. But I'm sure they'll be all right in there. As long as they don't muck it up too much, I'm sure. Because I know Jose was complaining about the Stokes changing rooms, but you've got our function room, so it'll be nicer than Stokes, I'm sure.
Fantastic. And I hear that there is a song being released, just for this game. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. I found out about that about a couple of weeks ago. There's the secret ukulele band have made a song for us, which is very kind of them, and they've agreed to give all profits to our community organisation, Marine the Community, our charity, supporting locals in Crosby. So yeah, they one of the band members is a Marine fan, lifelong fan. So we decided to make this song, which has done quite well. I think it got to number 15 in the iTunes chart, I was told, at some point, which is really good. And we're trying to push it out at the moment. But it was nice to have that made. It's all a very special time for Marine to be up against a team like Tottenham. So we've got to make the most of it and things like that. Just mark the fact that it's such a historic occasion.
Absolutely. I think your chairman said it's one of your finest moments, and the game hasn't even kicked off yet, but he's saying it's one of the finest moments of your history.
Yeah, just to be drawn against the Tottenham, and when the draw took place, obviously Tottenham were top of the league as well, so to be drawn against the Premier League leaders, and of course just a club of Tottenham size anyway, whether it's the top of the Premier League or not, is unbelievable, and just to have Tottenham at the ground, that will be massive, and it's what the players have worked towards. 7 wins in the FA Cup has been phenomenal. I think if a team won 7 games from the third round, they'd win the FA Cup. So the players have put in a lot of hard work, and the management team and everyone. So I think the occasion is massive. Obviously, we're not sure what will happen on the pitch, but the occasion without the results is enough for us to celebrate. But I'm sure the lads will put in a shift to get some kind of results as well. And maybe if we can score a goal, then that'll be enough for Marine fans.
Well, Tom, we've certainly got our eye on that trophy because it's 30 years since we last won the FA Cup. Anyway, the club has had so much support and sponsorship from lots of companies. Jamie Carragher has helped out as well. Talk us a little bit about the support that you've had from all of these businesses.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal, really, since the announcement the fans wouldn't be allowed in, especially, and a lot of organisations have stepped in to help us. Even Spurs organisations, Spurs fans all around the world have been absolutely phenomenal. Fans that didn't know where Tottenham fans existed around the world, like it's come from everywhere. We've had our back of shorts sponsored is actually a Spurs fan site called Cartilage Free Captain. So organisations all around have been fantastic. Jamie Carragher's foundation, JC23, actually stepped in when one of our sponsors pulled out in a deal worth £20,000. So Jamie Carragher came in to fill that gap, which was wonderful of him. And all businesses around the world have been helping out. And we're still having requests today asking whether sponsorship deals are still available. The Spurs show got in touch before to ask, and unfortunately there's none left. But yes, Spurs fans particularly, because there's such a massive fan base, they've been phenomenal in supporting us, and obviously local businesses as well. They've been in touch, like the people who normally sponsor our shirts have stepped down to allow for other deals, like Arla Cravendale as our main shirt sponsor. They've got the Athletic and JD, big firms who we never expected to be dealing with have come in to support the club at this time, and it's fantastic. And it's a financial boost for the club in a time where it would have been really difficult otherwise, but this is potentially kept us afloat, so it's fantastic.
Well, I saw your tweet, Tom, a couple of hours ago. You've now sold 6,400 virtual tickets, which is now a record. That is an incredible number, isn't it?
Yeah, massive. We've beaten our record attendance, which was back from 1949 when we played the Nigerian national team and they played barefoot. But no, to beat that number is absolutely phenomenal. We never expected any kind of reaction like that. I know the day before we published the virtual match tickets, I spoke to the CEO, and we had predictions on how many virtual match tickets we'd sell. He said 600, and I said 1,000. So to reach 6,400, that's absolutely phenomenal. Something we never expected at all. But yeah, as I say, the support from Spurs fans all over the world has been fantastic, and Spurs fans like sharing out to other Spurs fans as well. As I say, most of this revenues come from Spurs fans. So thanks a lot to them. And we obviously announced today as well that we would be making a board at the back of one of the ends of our stadium with the full name of every person who's donated as part of the virtual match ticket scheme. So we're very grateful to everyone.
Tom, can people still buy those right up to the kickoff? You
can indeed, yeah. The link is on our pinned tweet on Twitter, so that's it. That's how to find it. It's through the Kaizen platform. A lot of people have asked whether you can pay through PayPal, which we haven't got the facility at the moment, unfortunately. But you can pay through that Kaizen platform, and that's at the top of our Twitter account if anyone would like to support us further.
Fantastic. We'll put all of the comments, all the details in the comment section below as well. With your training facilities, I heard that the training facilities were closed, and both Liverpool and Everton Football Club both got in touch and offered their services. Is that correct?
It is, yeah. Within half an hour of our facilities being ruled out, obviously they were iced over the pitch that we were meant to be training on, so that got cancelled. And within half an hour, Liverpool and Everton have both been in touch, offering their facilities, which was fantastic. It's great to see other local teams supporting us in a time like this. And we trained, or the first team trained at Everton last night, and they're going down to Liverpool on Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, as we record this. So both clubs to show support like that so quickly was phenomenal, and they've done a lot for us. And Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti sent us his message of support before the last game in the second round against Hampton Waterlooville as well. So just the support from professional clubs to a club of our level has been great.
I must say, whenever I've dealt with Everton Football Club, they have been absolutely fantastic. And a couple of years ago, I took my son to a Tottenham v Everton game, and one of their staff members actually got my son over and let him meet all of the Tottenham players, which is absolutely fantastic. So they're a great club. Now, Spurs fans don't know a lot about Marine Football Club. Can you tell us a little bit about your FA Cup run, up until this point?
Yeah, there's been a little bit of an element of luck, I'd say, at the very least. So it started in the preliminary round when we played Ben Aldwick at home, and we were losing 1-0 in the 87th minute. We equalised, and then in the second minute of stoppage time, we won a free kick, and it came off the top of the crossbar, off the underside of the crossbar, and bounced on the line, and the line's been flagged for a goal. We've since seen the footage, and it didn't look like it crossed the line, but that was in the first round that we played, and we got through, obviously, with that goal. And ever since then, we've had a couple of wins on penalties. Against Colchester United, who were in League Two, and against Runcorn Linnet, as well. And we've had a couple of last-minute winners, obviously against Hampton Waterlooville. You might have seen Niall Cummins scored in the 120th minute with the back of his neck. He wasn't even aware that he'd scored the goal. But it's been a magical journey with a lot of luck put into it. But it's been phenomenal to see it. And 7 games, it's been great. We've been up and down the country, but it's been phenomenal, yeah.
Tom, you played that many FA Cup games. Is it true that you've only played 7 league games this season as well?
Yeah, we I think we lost our first 2 as well, so we're currently sitting outside the playoff places in 6th place. So it's been absolutely crazy. It's kind of, some people have asked whether we're a cup team. I don't think so. I think we just had a couple of difficult results at the start of the season before Neil Young, the manager, managed to get his team together properly. But no, yeah, we lost a couple in the league, and then it got suspended, and then we came back for 2 games over Christmas, and then it's been suspended again until March. We heard today, so it's been on and off, and I can see the league getting null and voided again as it was last season. But no, this cup run for me has been enough of the season anyway, regardless of the league. But yeah, it's been very stop-start, as you can understand at this level, with clubs not being able to hold matches without fans, because you can only sustain the club if they have fans in. Obviously, with that gate revenue is crucial to clubs at this level, so that's why the games have been called off. But yeah, the cup run has held us afloat, and it's been enough of a season for me.
Tom, who are Marine star men? Who should Tottenham fans look out for? And can you confirm also that all of the players are actually part-time and they do have other jobs as well?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's a part-time club. We've got it's well publicised that we've got a bin man as a central midfielder. We've got a bouncer on the wing, PE teacher up front. We've got a couple of funny jobs in there. But no, in terms of people to look out for, Niall Cummins is up front. He's our star striker, club captain. He's played higher up with Kane and Ashton in the National League as well, which is it's great to have him on board. He's a really good player, so watch out for him. He's very clever. He's one of those strikers. He's like a target man, and he knows what he's doing between the centre backs. So he'll look to give whoever Tottenham feel the centre backs a tough time. So he's definitely one to watch out for. Josh Hamami in midfield as well. He scored, I think, 5 free kicks this season. So he's a dead ball specialist. So if Marine do get him as far up of the pitch to get a sight of goal from a dead ball situation, watch out for Josh Hamami because he's got a fair whip on him. As well, Josh Solomon-Davis, our right back. He's a St. Lucia international for his country. So watch out for him. He's a pacey fullback who on the right hand side to watch out for as well.
I saw in one of the video clips your goalkeeper going out for the beer to the local off licence. But I saw in a video recently that Budweiser have filled up the fridges at the ground.
Yeah, that was class. Bailey passing to Doddy played, and he'd literally just come straight off the field in his kit to go to get the beers from the co-op at the top of the road. And then obviously the Budweiser had learned about that, and they put a fridge in for us in the changing rooms itself. So hopefully the players won't be tempted to crack one open before the game. Hopefully they wait till after, but I'm hoping they bring me one out as well because I've worked hard this week. But no, it's been fantastic to have support from sponsors like Budweiser and others come in and deliver the goods, so we won't have to run up the road this time, whether the result's a good one or not.
Tom, of course, Spurs visit the ground on Sunday. Now, what have been your thoughts on Tottenham's season so far?
Yeah, it's been really good to watch Spurs. I'm very interested in Spurs after watching the documentary as well, All or Not, and I thought that was really good. So no, Tottenham have done really well. Obviously started really well to top the league. I think Mourinho is doing a really good job there. It's amazing the partnership between Son Heung-min and Harry Kane is one of the best partnerships the Premier League's seen, I think. So it's fantastic to watch them play together, and he's Mourinho seems to have got a team together who he trusts. I like the way he sorts out that midfield as well, and he's made something of Tanguy and Ndombele as well after seeing him struggle in that documentary, and now he's a key part of that side, and plays like Højbjerg as well. He was fantastic last week after that tackle against Brentford when he said he was a Viking. But now I think Mourinho sorts out that team really well. It's good to see them do well at this point in the season. I can see them challenging at the top of the table at the end of the season as well.
Now, Jose Mourinho in his press conference on Friday said that Gareth Bale could feature in this game. Eric Lamela could also be back. He then said, with a starting 11 plus 9 on the bench, we're going to take one under-18 player who's going to be on the bench. Apart from that, it's going to be 19 first-team players. How does that make you feel?
That's amazing. That's a great gesture. Not just a gesture, but in terms of Mourinho respecting the competition as well. I know he said when we were drawn against Tottenham, he said from the start he was going to take a team that would respect the competition. And I think he's done that, which is fantastic. I know even in the early rounds of Europe this season, he was fielding the likes of Son and Kane against very small European opposition. So he's a clever manager. He's cautious of ties that come down to one match rather than two legs. So he's a clever manager, and to be bringing such a strong squad to Mourinho shows us great respect, and we'll look forward to seeing those stars on the pitch as well, because I know we were all hoping when we got the draw that it wouldn't just be under 23 sides, it would be some star names, just so we can see them play at the Marine Travel Arena, and just to have them there, I'm sure everyone will savour the occasion.
Well, Jose Mourinho also said in the press conference that he thinks that Marine Football Club want the best possible Tottenham 11. Is that true? Do you want to see those stars? Because personally, as a Tottenham fan, I want to see the likes of Harry Kane and Heung-min Son resting at home for our Premier League games. No disrespect whatsoever. But, Tottenham fans do worry. And I think a lot of Tottenham fans do expect, a lot of youngsters to come in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When we drew Tottenham, it was kind of if we're going to get a draw like Tottenham, then we want to see the stars. And if we wanted on the 23 team, we would have probably wanted to draw someone lower down in the leagues. But if we have got the privilege to play Tottenham at Marine, we want to see the stars. Obviously, that's the attraction, and it would have been great to have the fans there to watch that. But even the fans watching from home, anyway, it's a great spectacle, and I think people all over the country, people who aren't into football and people who aren't fans of Spurs or Marine, will be watching just to see. Hopefully, the stars take on Marine, and I'm sure from your point of view, you don't want to see them getting kicked around by an 8-tier team. But I don't know, some of our players have been told to leave a tackle in, but no, I'm sure it'll be a strong team, and we can't wait to see some of the star names get played, especially some of the fringe players, some stars who've become fringe players as well. The likes of Joe Hart making a start in goal, the likes of Dele Alli's only played 4 or 5 games this season, making a start as well. So, but for us, they are football superstars. So to see them at Marine will be fantastic.
Tom, back to the game. How do you actually see this game going, and how can the Marine players keep Tottenham at bay? And Tottenham are full of international stars. Of course, as you just said, Marine are in the 8th tier of English football. Now, how can they keep Tottenham at bay, the likes of Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, if they play?
Yeah, well, our manager Neil Young is a perfectionist, and I'm sure 100% that he's not gonna tell his players to set for the occasion. He's gonna put a team out there to beat Spurs, and although it's a massive long shot, he will play to win rather than play for the occasion. So I'm not sure how it's set up, whether that'll be parking the bus against a Mourinho team. I'm not sure, but he did a really good job against Colchester. I think the 4 leagues above us in the first round. So to knock them out of the FA Cup, he managed the game really well, and we kind of sat behind the ball and played on the counter attack, and Colchester changed the shape a few times, and Neil Young adapted to that and adopted Marine's side to that as well. So he's really good tactically. So he will be playing for a result, not just for the occasion. But no, it will be difficult to keep Tottenham at bay. So I can see a couple of goals going in. But if we can get one ourselves, then that'll be fantastic.
Tom, obviously you work for Marine Football Club. Are you allowed to give me a score prediction?
Yeah. I'll give from my personal point of view, not from the club's point of view. I haven't actually been asked this yet, so I'll keep it at 3-1. I'd like to see a Marine goal, but I can see a few Tottenham ones as well.
Tom, I know you must have been very, very busy this week, so thank you so much for your time. It's absolutely fantastic to see you and talk to you, and really looking forward to the game. And let's hope that it is a fantastic match. Thank you very much for your time, and come on, you Spurs.
Thanks for having me on.